So what's up, you guys? Johneri'O Scott here, and I'm with the girls, you know, ready to love. So hopefully we got love over here. Love.
It's all love.
Okay,
it's all love over here. Love.
Love. So I'm with Courtney and Shatava, aka Miss Lava.
Hot lava.
Hot lava, baby. So listen, let's first touch on. All right, Valentine's is on its way.
It is.
So I mean, do y'all have Valentine's so far?
Not yet, but I am
yet?
accepting applications.
Applications.
Right, no, none yet, but I am available. I'm single, so I'm looking, honey. I'm ready for somebody to snatch me up and let me know.
Snatch you up. All right, so what should we say? What is your most romantic date? Like, when you think about a romantic date, what do you think about?
Well, my most romantic date was a trip to the Bahamas.
Ooh.
It was real romantic, the whole weekend.
Ooh.
Yes.
Ooh.
You know, I'm really traditional. I like to go out to eat. I like to have a good conversation.
Right.
That way I'll know if I'm into you or not.
Right.
Like, let me know who you are. I don't care about all the materialistic things, but I want to know who you are as a person. That way, if I want to decide that I want to be with you, at least I know who you are.
Right. So when we think about the season of Ready to Love, what can we expect from the outcome?
You know, I didn't find love, so, you know, I stayed in my own business.
Own business.
You know, what I learned is it's a lot of female bonds that happen during the show. So even though some of us didn't find love, we found great relationships within the women that's on the show. Now, as far as the men, I don't know what's going on with the men, but I love these amazing ladies that are on the show.
So with the men, what do y'all think? What were they lacking? What were the issues?
Well, the guy I was dating didn't know what the hell he wanted. It was all over the place.
He didn't know.
So, yeah, that was the issue there.
And the guy that I was dating, I just didn't feel like we had an emotional connection. Like, I feel like you have to take the time to get to know someone as a friend and develop that connection, and that connection was never there with us.
Right.
So for me, it's about taking your time, beginning to be friends first, and then you can develop into a relationship. You can't rush things.
Well, no, I take my answer back. The guy I was dating, he did know what he wanted. He wanted fame. He wasn't looking for love. That's what he said. He wanted fame, not love.
He was just on there just for the show.
For the
Yes.
Just for the show.
And that's the thing too, when being on a dating show on television, you have to question people's motives. Like, what are you really here for? Are you really looking for love? Are you really looking to make a name for yourself?
Right.
Yeah.
So what are the top things you look for when you're looking for that dude? What must he have?
Honesty. He has to have good, moral, sound character. That's very important to me.
Okay.
Like Courtney said, honesty is number one, and I'm very traditional, so I like to follow my man's lead, so he has to be a true leader.
Okay.
He has to be able to lead us. And then as a woman, when he's down, I'm going to lift him up, and it should be vice versa.
Ooh, listen, y'all need them. You need them. So I feel like a lot of ladies, they have submissive issues. Do y'all think there's anything wrong with being submissive?
No, as women, we should be submissive. But it's up to the man to take on that male role and lead us. You can't submit to a man that you don't respect.
Ooh.
So that's the biggest.
What she said, I think most women have it in them to be submissive, but I have to trust your ability to lead me, and I have to trust that you are going to be the man to properly lead our household.
Listen, get it. So what advice do y'all have for women that's out there trying to find that dude? They're trying to find the right man.
My advice is never settle. Never settle. And don't let anyone determine your self-worth. Know your own self-worth, because people like discounts, and people will discount you, get you for free, or do whatever it takes to not hold you at your face value. So know your worth and never settle.
Never settle.
Yes, my thing is listen. Like, a lot of women just give so much of themselves in the beginning. So the most important thing is to listen to the guy that you're dating. Listen to what he has to offer. Listen to what he's about. Because if you're giving so much of yourself, he can use those things, you know what I mean, to manipulate the situation. So be a good listener first and take your time. We don't have to rush into relationships. It's okay to be single. Just learn to love yourself, and when you can love yourself, you can love somebody else.
All right, how can everybody stay connected to you guys?
I didn't hear that.
Connected to you? Social media.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was like, I didn't hear that. It's so loud in here. You can follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is I am Courtney Larisa. I am Courtney Larisa.
All right, and your Instagram?
Yeah, and you can find me on Instagram. I am Shatava. I also have a women's boutique, 290 Hildebrand Drive, Atlanta, Georgia. Stop by and see me and come out and shop. I got some beautiful clothing.
All right, you guys, Johneri'O Scott, stay tuned. Let's talk with Johneri'O Scott. We're out.